In a hypothetical trade that would certainly shake the NBA world, the Denver Nuggets would send Nikola Jokic to the Los Angeles Lakers. But first, please subscribe to the channel and leave your like to help us grow. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers. I'm counting on you on this journey. Now let's get to the news. In recent years, even the most unlikely trades have ended up happening, and Luka Doncic's recent move proved to fans that no player is truly untouchable. Still, if there's anyone close to that status, it's the Serbian superstar of the Nuggets. A three-time league MVP, Jokic has finished among the top two in MVP voting for the past 5 seasons, won an NBA championship, and is consistently the main reason Denver remains a playoff contender. Before continuing, pay attention. If you are a content creator or want to start making money on YouTube, check out Gia Media. They take care of everything for you, including scripting, editing, titles, and thumbnails. It's 30 videos per month for only $450. You just bring the idea, and they make your channel grow. If you're interested, leave a comment, and I'll send you the link. Although a trade involving Nikola Jokic seems almost unthinkable, the scenario cannot be completely ruled out. The Serbian is the heart and soul of the Denver Nuggets, having turned the franchise into an NBA powerhouse with his unique style of play that combines offensive genius, court vision, and insane efficiency. However, the league has repeatedly shown that nothing is impossible when it comes to major blockbuster moves. The mere fact that the team's new president, Josh Kroenke, publicly mentioned that a trade could be considered in the event of a major injury within the roster was enough to shake the market. That single statement was all it took for rumors to start spreading quickly, reigniting discussions about Jokic's future and how willing Denver might be to listen to offers. The buzz grew even stronger because the Nuggets situation, while stable, carries some risk. The roster is talented but heavily dependent on Jokic's health and performance to stay competitive. Any drop in performance or injury to key players could force management to rethink its long-term strategy. It was precisely in this context that speculation began about a possible negotiation with the Los Angeles Lakers. The California franchise, known for its bold moves and constant pursuit of superstars, would be eyeing a rare opportunity to form a new legendary duo. For the Lakers, bringing in Jokic would mean pairing the best passing big man in basketball with one of today's most elite offensive talents, Luka Dončić. The idea of seeing Jokic and Dončić wearing the purple and gold immediately thrilled fans and analysts alike. The connection between the two Europeans goes beyond the court. They deeply respect each other and have both expressed the desire to play together someday. Moreover, their playing styles seem like a perfect fit. While Dončić dominates with his perimeter skills, vision, and pace control, Jokic orchestrates the offense from the paint with precise passes and unmatched court awareness. It would be a nearly unguardable partnership, and for the Lakers, it would represent the beginning of a new era of dominance following the end of the LeBron James era. Even if, for now, all of this remains purely an exercise in imagination, the mere rumor was enough to put the NBA on alert. After all, if there's one thing the league has proven in recent seasons, it's that the impossible can happen at any moment. The idea of pairing Nikola Jokic and Luka Dončić has fascinated fans, analysts, and even people within the league for years. It's not just a market hypothesis, but a combination many consider almost inevitable at some point. Both players have publicly shown mutual admiration and expressed a desire to share the court as teammates rather than opponents. Their chemistry is evident even off the court, and their playing styles seem tailor-made to complement one another. Dončić is the maestro of the perimeter, with an uncommon ability to control tempo and create plays under pressure, while Jokic is the brain of the paint, a center who thinks like a point guard and executes passes that few players in the world can even imagine. This natural harmony makes the idea of a partnership between the two gain more and more traction, especially in a league that constantly sees superduos and super teams forming. Today's NBA is driven by stars, and pairing two offensive geniuses like Jokic and Dončić would be the definition of spectacle. The two share not only European roots and a team-oriented mentality, but also a tactical understanding that transcends the individualism dominating much of the league. Imagining an offense led by both is to envision basketball played at the highest technical level, with fluidity, intelligence, and unpredictability in every possession. It's the kind of combination that not only wins games but redefines how the game itself is played. However, turning that dream into reality would come at an enormous cost, and that's exactly the central point of this trade simulation. To acquire Jokic, the Lakers would have to give up far more than future assets. They'd be parting with a piece of their sporting soul. LeBron James, Bronny James, and multiple first-round picks are part of the imagined package, showing the weight of a deal of such magnitude. The move would represent a bold and risky bet. sacrificing the present and much of the future's capital in the name of a grand, almost utopian vision of dominating the NBA with the most talented European duo of the modern era. According to the proposed scenario, the trade between the Lakers and Nuggets would be one of the most impactful in modern NBA history. The package sent to Denver would include LeBron James, Bronny James, and 4 draft picks, 3 direct and 1 as a future swap, an extremely high price that illustrates the scale of Los Angeles' gamble. The California franchise would be giving up not only a living legend, but also its rebuilding capital for the coming years. LeBron, even at 40, remains a central figure in the league and carries massive influence both on and off the court. His departure, alongside that of young Bronny, would carry enormous symbolic weight, marking the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in Los Angeles history. In return, the Lakers would receive Nikola Jokic, the brain and soul of the Denver Nuggets, a player capable of completely transforming any team's dynamic. With 3 MVP awards and a championship title, Jokic is more than a star. He's an entire offensive system on his own. His ability to create plays, score efficiently, and elevate his teammates' performance makes him one of the most valuable pieces in the league. Pairing his talent with that of Luka Dončić would instantly transform the Lakers' playing style, shifting it toward a more cerebral and collective brand of basketball, with 2 of the most creative minds on the planet working side by side. The idea of seeing Dončić and Jokic orchestrating the offense would be a technical masterpiece, a blend of vision, patience, and offensive genius rarely seen in the NBA. On the other hand, for Denver, the proposed package would bring both challenges and opportunities. The arrival of LeBron James would give the Nuggets an immediate impact figure capable of keeping the team competitive even after Jokic's departure. Alongside his son Bronny and with a series of draft picks on the horizon, the franchise could accelerate a restructuring process without necessarily diving into a full rebuild. LeBron, in a new environment and without the weight of carrying a historic franchise like the Lakers, could find renewed motivation in trying to lead Denver on another title run, this time with a completely different narrative. Meanwhile, the draft picks would give the Nuggets front office significant leverage in the coming years, allowing them to plan the future with flexibility and vision. As the entire NBA watched, stunned, the unfolding of this hypothetical yet intriguing revolution between 2 of the league's greatest powers. In terms of fit, the combination of Dončić and Jokic seems perfect. Both players possess exceptional court vision and the ability to create opportunities not only for themselves but also for their teammates. In Los Angeles, they would form a fluid and highly efficient partnership with no drop-off in performance. The impact would be immediate, placing the Lakers among the top title contenders for at least the next 5 years. Furthermore, from a marketing and global popularity standpoint, the union of these 2 European superstars would usher in a new era of international stardom for the franchise. Still, there are significant obstacles. LeBron James would have to agree to the trade, something unlikely, given that the superstar holds a no-trade clause in his contract. The most plausible scenario would involve a buyout agreement by the Nuggets, allowing LeBron to choose his final destination before retirement. In any case, this imaginary trade represents more than just a roster move. It would mark the beginning of a new era in Los Angeles, defined by the transition from an empire led by LeBron James to one commanded by Luka Dončić and Nikola Jokic. And what about you? What do you think of this wild trade? Seeing Nikola Jokic and Luka Dončić together on the Lakers? Would that be a dream or a nightmare for the NBA? Let us know in the comments if you think this super duo would actually work, and if giving up LeBron would be worth it.